Check it out.
Hi guys, it's Dr. Roz.
And it's your man Kil, back for another episode of TillDeathInfo.com. Got another question.
This is funny to me, this question.
Dr. Roz and Kil, I've been in a new relationship for 3 months. The problem is my man has not updated his relationship status on Facebook. What do you think I can do, or what is the best way to bring this up to him without trying to start an argument?
So my question to you is, are you in this relationship by yourself? Has he really defined that you guys are in a relationship, or does he see you as just kicking it? Like, has he specifically told you, you're my girlfriend, you're my girl? Because if not, that might be the cause for him not updating his relationship status on Facebook.
My thing is, if it bothers you, and you know the hard part is it's the opposites, because she's like, I don't want to start an argument.
Yeah.
But it's like,
but it bothers you.
Yeah, if it bothers you, you know what I mean?
You're just delaying the argument.
An argument.
Yeah, you're just delaying it.
So it's kind of like, 9 times out of 10, you're with the dude who doesn't mind the argument, which may be why you don't want to start one, because you don't want to feel, because usually one person in a relationship likes to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you probably aren't that person, because you're saying the person who likes to fight is like, this ain't even no question.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where, like Roz said, did y'all really talk about the relationship? And, is it solidified as a relationship? And then number 2, you got to understand the thing with Facebook, and I kind of call our generation, I'm 37, you're what?
I'm 34.
34.
Yeah.
So our generation is kind of like the last generation to really grasp on to this social media thing. Like most people who are like my parents' age, they be having like 10 friends. They don't really,
Look, my mom still don't even know how to respond. If she's on Facebook, she doesn't know how to respond to anybody.
They have 10 friends.
Yeah.
We have like 6 to 1,000, if you rise 18 billion friends. And then the younger you get, you usually see more friends. Now if you see somebody 18, they may have 5,000 friends on Facebook, or they may have 400,000 followers on Twitter, and you're like, you're 18 and you're just a student. Why do 400,000
people following you?
But that's because that's what these young cats.
Yeah, they grew up in this. Absolutely,
right. This is what they do. This isn't what we do. This is
right,
what
because we work
trying to get into. So I'm thinking back around when I was in high school and things like that. For me, it was never no issue with, bringing my shorty around my way to say, yo, this is my girl, because it made her feel good. It made her feel good, like, he introducing me to his friends.
Yeah, you claiming her.
But the thing was, I'm claiming her in my hood.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not claiming her in North Philly. I'm not claiming her down Hutton Park. I'm not claiming her down Southwest. I'm not claiming her in Germantown. She's just getting claimed on my block. That's it.
Yeah.
With Facebook, you're claiming
to the world.
Yeah. This is my girl.
To potential employers.
For every chick who
to see.
follows your dude, they now know, boom.
Yeah.
He has a girl. Yeah. I don't know if I would have put that on blast when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because again, it was just my hood.
Gotcha.
So it was just this section. I could still leave my hood with my girl feeling good, like he introduced me to my friends, and go down north and kick it down there, and I'm single. I don't have no girl.
I got you.
But with Facebook, it's like there are no, Facebook is like no walls. It's like, everybody can now see, and then you see the little update, such and such has just updated their relationship status, so now it's on blast, and now I gotta, it's here, so... it could be at the end of the day, it could be different things. There are some dudes who are really honestly like, look, I don't want people in my business.
Yeah.
And
some people are just private.
Yeah, some people are like that. So I don't want to make it seem like your dude is.
But this is the thing. Don't say it's complicated.
But this is the thing. This is where we always say you need to get to know your dude.
Yeah.
And this is why getting to know somebody is so important in a relationship, because you got to be able to know and trust that's just him.
Yeah.
You know, he's been in 5 relationships since Facebook got invented, and he just doesn't do that. He doesn't do the. I see people switch. I had to check my man in church the other day, my young dude. I'm like, dog, you was in a relationship, and then like a day later, you wasn't in a relationship. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
So you have some people who update it and change it every time, and then there's some people who may never have ever updated.
Some people just lie. Like, we thought a friend of the family was like engaged, and she was just like, no, I just put it up there. Like, for what? Like,
hey, maybe you get more dudes like, hey, oh, she's engaged, she's almost taken, let me.
Nah, but she was trying to get dudes, so that's going to shut her down.
Nah, you know some dudes is grimy like that. But all that to say is that may be what it is, or dude just doesn't want to claim you. Sometimes we make problems, algebra, and they don't need to be out.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
It's just simple math and
it's that conversation. Yeah. If you want, and I think that's the thing that we have to begin to respect about relationships. Because I've said this before, I wasted years arguing with T, trying to get her to be more like me. And she's wasted years with me trying to get more like her. And I truly believe that in marriage, you're opposites for a reason. Yeah. You know, and you all have to get to that common ground where I respect the way you think, because I don't think that way, so maybe you see something I don't, and vice versa. So at the end of the day, you've got to know dudes to say, that's just him.
But why does she think it's ultimately going to be an argument?
But hold tight. But the reason why I was saying that about opposites was because you have to continue to be you. Mm-hmm. So if you're the type of person who wants to put it out there, you can put, I'm in a relationship with this person. Yeah. You know, like, don't stop being you is what I mean. Because what we do is we kind of...
It'll still show up on his page.
Yeah, we kind of move to a certain direction. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but then what happens is like, oh, well, he, you know, is private and he doesn't want it out there, so let me not put it. But if you're proud of the relationship, you know... I think that's probably the issue, that maybe she's thinking he's not proud, because if you're not claiming me, then you're not proud to have me. And if that's the case, we don't need to be together. That's why I asked the question, are you in a relationship by yourself? Primarily because a lot of times as females, we think we are in a relationship with the guy, especially after we've been intimate with them. And that's when they're done with the relationship. They got what they wanted and they moved on. Yeah. And so you've got to go back to the table and ask the question now, you know, what is this a true relationship? Is this a real relationship? And that's what you need to clarify, because whether he puts it on Facebook or not, you still right now don't know if you're really in a relationship with him. If you still got a question why he's not putting it on Facebook. Right. So your dude could either just be grimy and not want to claim you, or he could just be like, look, I don't want nobody in my business. But that's only something that you can know. You know what I mean?
And that's something you're going to have to discuss.
Right.
And if something that simple can lead to an argument, then maybe you need to rethink this conversation, because that's just... That's,
I mean, I can see it being an argument.
But why?
Because it's like...
It can be as simple as, yo, why you ain't claiming me on Facebook?
Because I don't do that.
Okay, cool. But I
don't know. I don't know too many women who just gonna say, okay, cool.
No, but for what reason?
Because I don't do that. I don't want people in my business.
Okay, and then if that is his answer, see, that's the thing, is women, we got to learn how to accept the answer. And I'm preaching to myself at this time, because I look at my husband like, there's a reason for everything. You know, and I'm always like, but I need a little more. But sometimes there really isn't more. Really it is. I just don't do that. I don't do that.
So you gotta know dude. You gotta understand him. You gotta understand that that's just not what I do, you know? And then it comes down to whether you believe that or not. I just think you gotta stand firm on, you know, what you believe in too, and are you at that point in this relationship? Because that's the thing, she said, a new relationship. So she said new 2-3 months.
It's very new.
So I don't think you're at the point in that relationship where it's like, okay, well, let me compromise. I think these beginning months of a new relationship, you need to be, you know, and truth be told, I'm gonna have to give away a little dude secret right now for the women. In the beginning stages is for you to set the tone for this relationship. Yeah. And if you set the tone as being a little punk, like, oh, well, he don't want, okay, he don't, then that's how the average dude is going to treat you. It's going to be carried
like that.
So these first early months, this is when you need to be putting your thing down, like, yo, I don't play that. You know, if we in a relationship, you better update your status. If not, we don't need to be in no relationship. Yeah. You need to put your foot down in the beginning. because you're gonna be all submissive Joe in the beginning, and then try to do this later on, and he gonna
it's
be
not
like,
gonna work. He gonna buck the system even more.
So you just need to put your foot down. If you want it up there, it needs to be up there. I mean, it's a new relationship. I mean, we can't be,
And maybe he ain't so sure.
I
mean, maybe he's saying, yeah, I'm claiming you. Maybe it is kind of working out. But then the embarrassing part that I've seen people have to deal with is when people have put them out on Facebook, like we're in a relationship, and then they break up. And then it's like the world knows now that you have this huge breakup. And it's like, it's an embarrassment on both ends, because now people are like, oh, relationship change, relationship status, oh, she's single, what happened? And you got to deal with all those questions. So maybe it's not a good idea to actually, I know married people on Facebook who are married to each other. I think this is a little crazy. They're not friends with each other. I think that's crazy. But they don't necessarily, they just have this
friends.
Yeah, I think that's a little crazy. But they just have married and not really married to who. Because it just keeps, some people don't want people to know who their wives are, depending on what their job is. If they have like one of those, secret jobs or whatever.
See, I never understood how Facebook, because I don't really do Facebook like that. So I really don't understand, how does Facebook tie into your job? Like, what job do you have?
People can.
I mean, I know they can, but I'm just saying.
No, say for instance,
like your job.
With my husband's job,
married?
Where he would. No, you could be married. But where my husband won't even get on Facebook because of his security clearances.
Okay.
And so he does a lot of. Well, I can't really talk about a lot of stuff he does, but he would rather people not know who his wife is, so that I'm not
a spy. So
no, he's not. No, he's not.
He wants to keep it on the low, so
he's not. But he just doesn't want any potential threats coming my way. He doesn't want people. So some people. So the people that are married that are on Facebook, I know that those are some of the reasons.
Now you know what you just did, right?
What?
You just gave cheating men a reason to get a new job. They're like, we're gonna find out where Frank works, so I don't have to put my security clearance. I cannot tell you where I'm going today. Your life may be in danger.
But then again, my job is very secretive too.
That's
so I can't really talk about what I do.
That's a good idea. You could go to work on that one.
Look
like,
at
baby,
him.
Look.
Don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
You could be on your joint like, look, baby. Okay. The assignment
I got right give me the serious eyes.
Yo, the assignment I got right now, I can't even tell you about.
See,
I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. And this is what I want you to do.
No,
this is what I want you to do. If you see a black sedan, following you, what I want you to do is I want you to pull over. Okay. I want you to sit. If the sedan sits for more than 5 minutes, I want you to go to the police.
Are you kidding me?
And I just want you to tell them.
Do not do this.
And that take the whole mindset off of where you at, because she'll be looking for a black sedan. Ain't no black sedan following you.
Okay, with the Jedi mind tricks, really? See, don't listen to him. See,
y'all think us men don't know how to run game. Y'all think most of us don't.
That's crazy.
I will have you outside checking your rearview mirror. You going to a hot dog
stand.
I
would be too. I'd be like, oh my God, is that a black sedan?
There you go. And I'd be like, black, not blue, black.
You're so wrong for that. Then I'm calling you like, oh my God, I think I see a black sedan.
You can't call me. I'm going to give you a certain text code. Because my phone could be tapped. Yeah, I'm gonna go in, boy. Don't get me no high security clearance.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm just saying a lot of dudes are like,
do not use that. Do not use that.
You know how many unemployed men are watching us and they're like, that's it.
Don't
security clearance.
Do not do that. Don't. Your marriage is worth more.
So
silly.
Yeah. So either your dude is shady or he just doesn't want you. His business out there.
And that's just a conversation to have.
Maybe he's a spy and he can't tell nobody. If you saw a new Mission Impossible, it's a whole bunch of hoopla with spies. So I just wouldn't personally mess with one.
Yeah. How do you even know if you have a true relationship? Their main job is to lie and be undercover and live a double life.
Women don't date spies and musicians.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't know you dating one.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Never know. So prayerfully we answered your question. Keep it live.
I can't believe you.
TillDeathInfo.com.
That's about as bad as you talk about my president and
that new law.
And the new law,
It needs to be passed. It will help save marriages. If that's what we're trying to do, we're trying to keep taxes low and save marriages. We need the grandma penny law in effect. It needs to be done right now.
Watch our other segments.
And I'm
to
sure
know what he's
nobody on
talking
Capitol
about.
Hill is going to try to veto that bill. We need that bill in place.
Grandma panties.
Grandma panties. They should not be allowed to even be sold. They should be burned. It should be like alcohol back in the day when it was illegal to drink. It should be illegal.
Guys, keep it locked to TillDeathInfo.com. I'm Dr. Roz.
I'm your man Kil, trying to help dudes out.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I cannot believe you.
You ever seen a stripper in grandma panties?
Oh my gosh.
Keep it locked.